It is one last time this weekend, and speaking of one, there's only one women's match on the Backlash card.
As there should be at this moment.
There's a layup for Io to defend.
There's nothing built behind it.
Literally, there is.
What? Who?
Weeks of being attacked.
That's more everyone, not just Io.
No, Io's been attacked by Roxanne and Julio.
Because she's unironically been in the match that David, the person they're focusing to attack. Attack Stephanie. Oh, Stephanie's in the match. Whoever Io had a match.
They could just use the Raw match, even a tag match, set it up.
Let it happen. Hope.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Curb Stomp Podcast, episode 85. Backlash is this weekend. Kaleb has a list, apparently.
I have a game.
He's got a game. We're gaming it up here.
You don't get to know all the categories.
We're playing Jeopardy?
You get a building your ultimate WWE superstar.
I think I saw this, yeah.
And then after this, you're going to build your all-time worst WWE superstar.
Yeah, I already know what my all-time worst is. I can give you that right now.
What?
Well, Nikita Lyons.
I will give you the categories.
Okay.
So we'll go best first.
Sure.
You cannot repeat a wrestler. So you cannot say the same wrestler over and over again.
What?
Entrance.
Io Sky.
Okay.
Io Sky's one of the best entrances.
Agree to disagree, but okay. Athleticism.
Javon Evans.
Physique.
Ooh. It's gonna be a weird combo of like people. I'm mixing men and female. Jay Cargill.
Big E also took a female.
Well, I'm mixing them together. That's what I'm saying.
I know. So did Big E.
Okay. Yeah, Jay Cargill.
Big E said Bianca for physique, but his other two were guys.
Well, I mean, Bianca is up there, but I think Jay Cargill has the more of the look of the physique,
Technique.
Roxanne Perez.
Mic skills.
Ooh. I'm gonna go with CM Punk because the other guy I would say I'd probably use for finisher because I know the finisher's up there.
Guess what's next?
Finisher?
Yeah.
Seth Rollins. The curb stop is why.
Charisma.
Drew McIntyre.
And finally, you're gonna kick yourself in the dick when you realize what the last one is.
Mm-hmm.
That outfit.
No, easy. Rhea Ripley.
Oh my God. Flo is not upset he doesn't have Seth Rollins' fit.
No, I think I love Seth Rollins' fit, but like I don't see anyone else wearing it. Seth Rollins wears it so well. If anyone else in the locker room tried, they would fail.
Here's what's Big E's ultimate WWE superstar. Entrance of The Undertaker.
It's so long. It's sexy.
Nathan Fraser's athleticism.
That's a good one.
The physique of Bianca.
Makes sense.
Pete Dunne's technique.
I don't like Pete Dunne's wrestling.
The only one you agreed with. CM Punk's mic skills.
He's one of the best mic workers in the world, so yeah.
Randy Orton's finisher.
That's a good one too.
Jey Uso's charisma. Dude, he got eat over.
He could have gone with Roman Reigns and would have been better.
And then Seth Rollins is fit.
Fair.
Now, you got to make your worst superstar.
Okay, I got this. And I can't repeat?
No repeating, so you can't just say me. But I will open the doors up for a perfect segue to a next segment of AEW is also allowed. And I'm looking at one specific category for who I am looking for on the AEW side.
You're baiting me into just making everyone pissed at me.
Entrance.
Worst entrance.
Yes.
Who's in an entrance I fucking hate watching? Because I like most entrances. I like that. Oh, I got it. Charlotte Flair.
Ooh.
That's too obsessed with herself.
That's not even the one I went to.
Who'd you go to?
Lola Vice.
I don't remember Lola Vice.
That's why I said it. I don't remember it.
Well, I'm not gonna go with something I don't remember. I have to I'm gonna give you a reason why.
I'm pretty sure I remember it being bad, and that's why I forgot it.
Yeah.
I'm double checking this now.
Is it she just comes out and punches the camera?
I think she does.
I think that's better than just standing there going, Nora.
Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. She shakes her ass basically the entire way down the stage.
That's slightly better than just standing there.
No, she's like, well, 5 minutes in. Okay. She dances like she's a stripper walking down the ring. She's just shaking her hips, stomping, shaking her ass.
That, yeah.
Oh, look, it's Core J, WWE wrestler. Athleticism.
Ooh, athleticism. Who do I think moves like a fucking truck with a deflated tire?
I know who.
Well,
I know who.
I want to save her for later because, like.
Oh, I'm using her now, dude.
No, No.
I'm using her now.
No, because, I mean. I'm trying to think. There's someone else I'm trying to figure out who I don't like their athleticism. Who's slow as fuck? Oh, I got this. Christian Cage. Oh my god. Jericho. Mixed up the old white guys.
Well, you cooked.
What?
Oh my fuck, you cooked.
I was like, I mixed up the two old white guys. I apologize. It's Jericho.
I am. Wow. That was a poll.
I was thinking of AEW. I was like, I can't go with the rage bait answer there.
I'm going Nia Jax.
That's good. I think I would say the only thing I would. I mean, yeah, it's a good answer.
Yeah.
I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. I couldn't do
it. Physique.
Vader.
Not all time. We're not going all.
Oh, we're not going all time. Damn.
No,
I can't use Jericho again. Man, who doesn't look good? I'm not gonna go. Like, I know people are like Otis. No, Otis looks great. I love him. Who looks like really roided up that I wouldn't like? I'm trying to think. I can't remember what he looks like right now. Give me a second.
Who are you thinking of?
You'll find out if I think it. Yep, I Rusev.
Really?
Yeah.
Give me Piper Niven for physique.
No, she uses it well.
But she has the athleticism of Nia Jax with the same physique.
Fair.
With the entrance of Lola Vice.
Can you imagine Rusev going as slow as Jericho?
It'd be funny. Technique.
Who has no fucking ring awareness?
A lot of people.
Oh no. Lola Vice. This is why you use Lola Vice.
That's fair. Who am I gonna pull? This is what I'm gonna use Nikita Lyons.
That was the other one I was gonna use.
Mic skills.
Nikita Lyons. I'll use her here.
Ricochet.
Fair. No, that's fair. It's so fair. That's completely fair.
Finisher.
This is where I'll pull the rage bait answer for everyone else. Will Ospreay. I fucking hate his finisher. I hate the hidden blade. I think the hidden blade's one of the worst finishers ever.
Wow.
I'm gonna make this into a graphic, by the way. I'm gonna ask you to give me your list of like.
God, I want you to remember my list. What pisses me off is the guy I would have taken for my finisher recently changed his finisher to something different.
Who just changed the finisher?
Logan Paul. Dude,
Was
that
his
would have been
finisher
the.
No, his finisher was one lucky punch.
Not anymore.
I say it was.
Yeah, that's why I would have taken it.
I don't hate that finisher just because there's lore behind it.
I don't like it.
I'm just saying. I think that because there's lore.
Give me. You better boo me. You better boo me. Finisher. Give me Otis.
What is Otis's finisher?
The worm.
Oh, fuck you!
Actually, right, no, never mind.
I was saying, Max, you're pretty used to that same fucking finisher.
I forgot whose physique I have. That's just gonna hurt. That's just gonna hurt. Scratch that.
Jericho running with the fucking hidden blade with Ruse's physique.
Lay down. Shit, dude.
You haven't seen Shiloh in fucking forever.
Yeah, he popped in.
Yeah.
He pulled up to the function.
Real.
Oh, God. Who the fuck has a bad finisher? Give me Jimmy Uso.
The Uso splash is great.
I was thinking more Super Kick because that's the only move he fucking.
That's not a finish. That's not a finisher though.
She only meant to. She
uses the Uso splash. It's a frog splash.
Give me the Miz. Give me the Miz.
You don't like Skull Crush and Finale?
It only works for the Miz.
I mean, LA Knight uses BFT. It's a version of the.
It's a version, but it's not the. Oh, what am I saying? Give me Solo with the spike.
But when the spike is paired well with something, it looks great.
I'm not my guy. My wrestler's not Samoan.
Fair.
Charisma.
Who's a dry as like cardboard? Who do I not want to listen to talk? Oh, I got it. This is where I'll pull Ricochet because I think he's boring as fuck. And the only time he can ever get heat is by invoking WWE's name.
Give me Cutler James.
I haven't watched LFG.
He's on NXT now.
Oh yeah, he's in part of Dark State. Yeah.
Yeah, but I remember how stale that man was.
Fair.
I remember how
There's
stale.
the reason why he's part of Dark State.
Yes, he doesn't have to talk. Okay,
Fair.
now who has the worst fit?
Ooh, who's got horrible fits? It's a great question. I was gonna give you a controversial.
Fuck it.
No, because I don't have my full weight behind it. I'll use Solo Sikoa here because his fits are just copying the weekend.
You ready? You ready for this? I do not want the physique of Piper Nevin, athleticism of Nia Jax, Lola Vice's entrance, running around in Daddy Dom stuff. I am taking Liv Morgan's fit. Because half the time it is just Daddy Dom. And I do not need them wearing that shit.
Oh, dude, Oblivion's a great finisher. I should have used that. Damn it.
Mid finisher, if you ask me.
Only one person's kicked out of it ever, so.
Yeah, and she's mid. Oh, that's cuts.
Mark.
There's been one added release /
Can't remember who it was.
Not renewing contract, and that is Shotzi.
Yeah, Shotzi was going to be apparently like she wanted to be a workhorse. They didn't really want to use her that way. I don't know why you just don't use her like that. She's a good mid carder. I mean, use her properly and you're fine. But no, I was like cap taste.
But I don't hate it.
Where do you think she goes? Because it's the game we played last week. When we were
AEW.
I think she's pretty solid for AEW. Yeah,
she screams AEW.
They can get her a tank. I do feel like people might mix her with a Abaddon. I think that's how you say her name.
I know she's not going to TNA
Why?
because of the ties with WWE.
People do it all the time.
But
Indy
did
Hartwell
you,
is just
dude? She
sad.
was shitting on WWE on Twitter when they
I
came out.
didn't see that. I
Her
did see on Twitter. Javon Evans.
Her very first tweet after the news that her contract wasn't getting renewed was quoting a speed match from 3 months ago. My last match, can't wait to wrestle for a lot more than 3 minutes.
No, I think that's proper. I mean, it's not like a super crash out. It's like, I don't know.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Someone didn't say someone called Shotzi out in a solo for a match in the indie promotion and didn't pronounce her name right.
They didn't
Shotzi,
Shotzi, right?
yeah.
It's not that her name.
He said Shazi.
Is it an accent? Maybe that's just
No. He was looking dead into the dead camera and said it.
But he's not like he doesn't have like the an accent on it. He's just like straight up Midwestern and like Shazi. Hey Shazi, that sounds like I'm drunk. Caleb's reading.
Yes, because I'm reading what Meltzer's report was.
I don't want to listen to Meltzer.
No, because it was proved to be a lie.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to listen to Meltzer.
Many of those cut were perceived as not working hard in training. And if you don't work hard in training, there's so many people who do. At this point, if the feeling is you're not working hard in training, I saw the term lazy. The ones who are lazy are going to be gone, and the ones who didn't stand out are going to be gone. Gigi Dolan's like, yeah, I train 3 to 4 days a week if I wasn't on the road.
And Cora Jade said she was like using her personal gym.
Yes. I'm not going to dive into the other part of what Cora Jade said.
About her being shamed by staff, yeah.
I feel weird about that. Because part of me's like, iffy, because that's what almost every female wrestler ever says when she's randomly released.
Doesn't mean it's not true.
Doesn't mean it's not true, but it's like she had the most reason to be released.
Well, even Rhea Ripley has said that. Like
I've never seen Rhea say that.
I think it was Rhea saying early in her career where she like felt like she said that she felt shame in her body. That's why she got super into the gym. That's why she's super ripped now, or like she was pushed to be that way from WWE.
It was personal. It was personal reasons.
Okay, well,
she didn't personally believe in her body, so she was actually like self-harming herself because she didn't like how she looked.
It was it was either herself or WWE doing it.
It was herself.
But I wouldn't doubt that WWE still has that kind of culture, even with McMahon gone. It takes a while to get that shit out, and having, not to be like it runs in the family, but still having his daughter and his son-in-law is not going to be like a complete 180 overnight.
My issue with that comes, most people who get body shamed don't immediately turn and start an OnlyFans.
They do though.
I've never seen it.
And the OnlyFans thing, I hate the vitriol behind it, because it's like there's some people where it's like it's reclaiming your body. It's making, sometimes you need that outside, thing. And then people are like, now you're just selling out. It's building your own. I think even Blair Davenport opened one too, and no vitriol. It's just using what you know.
Yeah.
It's not always, and again, and I don't want to be that person. OnlyFans isn't always sexual. It isn't always. Sometimes it's just like fan content.
I'm very interested to see what kind of stuff she posts.
Oh, you're gonna purchase?
No, fuck you, dude. The day I am paying for an OnlyFans is the day you need to kick me off this podcast.
We need to investigative journalism.
Dude, that's like, that is like, there's lines I will get close to That's not even one I'll get within 5 miles to. Like, subscribe for free. I won't even hit the free button, dog.
Well, we had this whole conversation during D&D one day. Is it more patriotic to indulge in the free version of that things, or buy it from someone and encourage small businesses?
Dude, some of those early D&D talks were.
That wasn't even early. Sam was in there.
That was early because we have gained 2
No,
members.
that was a full-on Sam conversation. That's not early. That's literally like less than 6 months.
Yeah, but it's still 6 months ago.
Fair.
That's like half a year. We've literally gained 2 members since then.
We gained 2 members?
Well, technically 3, and we lost 1.
I was gonna say we lost one, but like,
Yeah, we've gained Steven and Ren since then.
that's 2 months before Sam.
Huh?
That's 2 months before Sam.
No.
I don't remember, dude. I don't know how this timeline works.
Dude, Sam was there for Shadow Flute. Steven was right after Shadow Flute.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Anyways, we should go to wrestling. Wrestling.
Pat McAfee views life as pro wrestling, where every human is a heel or a babyface.
That's not how wrestling works. There's tweeners.
Oh my! You know what he means.
No.
Oh my god!
I hate that Pat McAfee's on this fucking card. I'm gonna be so fucking real with you.
I love it.
Caleb, there's so many other matches already set up for a fucking PLE, and they're like, yeah, let's use Pat McAfee.
Chelsea Green. Multi-year extension.
Rightfully so.
And it is well deserved.
Yeah. I could easily see them using Chelsea Green versus Tiffany Stratton as a like crapshoot PLE match.
Oh, absolutely.
Like when you're a smaller PLE, it's not like Backlash. Backlash has kind of like randomly been a bigger PLE in the last few years.
But just because of where it's been.
I don't know how big it's going to be in St. Louis, but I'm hoping it's good.
It's going to go back to normal because they usually try to go big all out for the international crowds.
Fair. Clash of Paris.
And they're in the Americas for right now.
I can see Chelsea versus Tiffany being a Clash in Paris thing. That makes sense for them.
But you can see that being a match at any PLE.
Well, it can't be like a SummerSlam match. That's too big of a stage. Money in the Bank may make sense. I don't remember what Money in the Bank is this year. Oh, it's in LA. Yeah, it's in LA. It's in the Unit Dome.
Ooh.
They don't have that many like international PLEs this year. We don't have a Saudi one this year.
That's the best part of not a lot of international shows. I will be straight up.
We won't have an absolute fucking stinker of a crowd.
Yeah, but we get multiple next year.
I think we only get 2 next year.
I think there's 3 next year.
There better not be 3 next year. The only reason they didn't have one is because they couldn't come up with a proper number for this year.
I think it was Rumble's there next year. We know.
Do you think they exchange Crown Jewel for Royal Rumble?
I think they go back to Crown Jewel and keep King of the Ring next year.
Well, I'm saying like Crown Jewel this year is in Australia.
Yeah.
So do you think they exchange Crown Jewel for Royal Rumble?
Maybe. I would be shocked if they did.
Get a bigger show in your area?
But lose a show by doing it.
Yeah, but you're getting a bigger show. The Royal Rumble is one of the biggest shows.
They sell out every show no matter what.
They don't sell out. That they give away. The Saudi government buys a ticket for everyone that shares, and they gives them.
If I didn't have a moral compass, and they would just be like, "Hey, you want a floor seat?" Man, you'd catch me on the floor so fast.
I don't think I should be allowed to go to Saudi because I feel like I might die.
You would.
Probably.
You would. You wouldn't play your cards right.
Fair.
You would I don't know, reveal the plan and get a lot of people killed because of you. The fact that
Jesus Christ.
What?
I'm saying Jesus Christ.
Anyways, you want to go back to wrestling again?
We were talking about wrestling, kind
No,
of.
I was mentioning how you fucked up in D&D again.
Yeah. And then again. Last half session went well.
Dude, you didn't. No, we're done with D&D. We're done with D&D. You see, we have a new speed champion.
On Cinco de Mayo, which I know is like a white holiday, basically. It's just because they've adopted it as that way. But like,
remember when I was all over with build up El Grande Americano?
they should have killed this at Mania.
I am now over it if he's winning the speed title.
They should have killed it at Mania. It's simple as that.
It's the speed title. Who gives a fuck?
Me, low key. Because it at least tells me what WWE has in mind.
Yeah. I am now like over.
It's like, okay, Soul Ruka has it. Awesome. It means they want Soul Ruka in future plans.
Yeah. But I am now over the whole El Grande Americano thing.
I've been over for a while. Man.
For the simple fact of, hey, instead of giving opportunities to the people who should get opportunities, we're going to give it to this guy. Who, is doing a funny gimmick. Because, lol.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Grayson, I need to ask you a question. You're not smart, right? I need a yes or no question answer.
I believe I'm quite smart, but all right.
Would you say you're average intelligence at least?
I think I'm above average because I think you're overestimating the average intelligence, but all right.
No, I am just trying to.
In a perfect world, I think I'm average. Yeah.
What's farther, a yard or a meter?
Fuck, I don't know metric.
Oh my god.
It's a yard, right? Right?
I got a DM Geek to see if he knows this now.
I don't know metric, dude.
Dude.
I don't know metric. A yard's 3 feet. A meter's like 2.5.
No.
How long is that? I'm looking how long.
It's 3.2 feet for a meter.
It's just over a yard. Okay, fuck off.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I don't know metric.
I was really hoping you'd help with my narrative, but you didn't. You just supported the case against my narrative.
Okay, I'm not. If I was like in this situation, I'd look it up before I actually make confirmation. But I think
my brain hurts from you guys.
most people would be like, "What's longer, a yard? Not a yard, a meter or a foot?" I'd be like, "Yeah, it's a meter."
Oh my god! Can I demand a trade?
No,
I'm
sorry. I didn't grow up with the metric system.
We have a trade to announce. I am being traded to the Dueling Fates podcast for Grayson Duck.
So we get to make just hour-long videos about wrestling here.
So it's only going to be you.
Fair.
Talking to you.
Fair.
Sorry, Geek actually responded fast.
Did he say a meter's longer?
I am gonna see. If not, I might crash. I'm putting all my chips into Geek. I'm like every dollar.
I never grew up with the metric system. It's always the US bullshit. And I fully recognize the metric system is definitely a better source of measurement, but I just never used it.
Difference is I do track, so I have to know meters.
So why are we talking about meters and yards?
I'll tell you after. Because I have to name drop someone. I'm not gonna name drop here.
Brother put this in the episode and said, I'm not gonna name drop someone. Bullshit.
Dude, they're not gonna get to 29 minutes into the episode.
Okay.
Paul Heyman crashed out,
He does that.
which led to Jay vs. Seth Rollins on Monday Night Raw.
He actually cooked.
Carrying across, and I quote, "I'm nobody special. I'm just the devil you know. What's the devils you don't?" or fundamentally carrying cross cooked during another promo. They gave him screen time, and he cooked.
I'm not following you down this path, my guy.
Brother, follow me. I will put you on my back and carry you.
Not in the depths of where this is going.
Money in the bank, baby.
That's so funny, man.
Money in the bank.
If anyone's getting money in the bank, I'm gonna that's older like that. I'm gonna go with probably LA Knight.
Money in the bank.
I honestly think it's Braun Breaker or Camilla Hayes.
Money in the bank.
All right, buddy. That's in just over a month, just under a month. What did he say? Meters longer?
Yes.
I would have gotten that from Geek. He's a science fucking dweeb.
Sheamus returned.
Yeah.
His annual Raw after Mania return.
Mm-hmm.
Because he does it every year.
Nope.
We get McAfee versus Gunther at Backlash. We get Dom versus Penta at Backlash.
I'm actually low-key excited for Dom versus Penta. But McAfee versus Gunther makes me want to
amazing.
I want to put a Glock in my mouth every time I see it. This is horrible, dude.
It's gonna be the match of the night.
It's really not.
It's gonna be match of the night.
I think this might be the worst match we have.
It will end
because you know what's also gonna happen? Goldberg's gonna show up there.
If he does, I might actually. That's the only way the match can be ruined for me.
He's going to show up because they're setting up Goldberg Gunther.
I know they're setting that up.
You think Pat McAfee's gonna be able to take multiple jobs like that? No.
Yes.
Goldberg's gonna be involved in the match, dude.
Well, and we'll talk. I guess actually now is the perfect time to talk about it. Reports are saying all signs creative point towards that being Goldberg's last match is Gunther.
And Goldberg's gonna want to win too,
dude. If
he's going to want to,
dude, do you know what I would? Do you know what that episode would be? The episode after Goldberg beats Gunther for me.
Win, not if.
No, if
win.
Geek would have to fill in for me for a week. Maybe the next 200 weeks. Until we make a revive spell. Because I would kill myself.
I'm telling you, it's going to happen. Not to kill yourself.
If it happens, well, you never know. One bad day.
All right, Joker.
Bro, I actually got my reference. This is why Grayson's my favorite.
Yeah, I don't like the killing joke, but I read it.
This is why Grayson's my favorite podcast co-host.
Wow, it's crazy. I'm also the only one you have.
Yeah, but that means you're the best and the worst.
I have a fucking Red Hood fucking mask over here.
You see, that's why you're no longer number one.
You don't like Red Hood, but you like Killing Joke.
He's not my favorite. Killing Joke's not Red Hood.
Good. I know. But I'm saying you like Killing Joke, but not Under the Red Hood.
It's not Under the Hood where that inspires from.
I know it's from the Killing Joke.
No, it's Death in the Family.
One Bad Day?
No. One Bad Day is the Killing Joke.
Yeah.
When he shoots Barbara and paralyzes her.
Yes.
Death in the Family is when Jason Todd dies.
Yeah.
So stop trying to say you don't like
Red Hood.
Killing Joke when it's not Red Hood.
I know. I think this is mix up in communication right now. This is not like us.
No, you were just stupid.
No, I think it's just mix up in communication.
You were just stupid.
Welcome to the tangent part of CSPA where we don't talk about wrestling for like 10 minutes.
It always happens. I'm sorry. What is that?
What?
I'm going to keep going and act like I didn't see that Snapchat notification from who I saw it from.
Oh, no.
I don't want to ask questions about to him. Becky claims she's the victim.
She is.
And then said she's the greatest to ever do it.
Yeah.
And that's not even her just saying it. It's everyone.
Oscar, but all right.
And then Io beat Roxy in a match.
Wait, that Becky interview also said one more thing.
Hmm.
She was talking about how everyone had a great year because she was gone, but it was a shitty bill for Rhea and Liv. She was speaking nothing but facts.
Oh, she should go back to the end. She should go back home
To Ireland?
to Peppa Pig.
It's a Bluey household.
No, not no more. We'll send the kid to Nicole. Nicole will watch Bluey with the kid all day.
You joke like that, but I play with Nicole like on PlayStation quite often, and it's usually we'll be like having a quiet moment, and I'll hear with her the Bluey theme just start up.
I'm not joking, dude. You think I'm joking when I
love
say
her
that?
for it, man.
You think that's a joke, brother? That taxes in Bluey for Nicole.
Real.
Like if I had to bet on anyone watching a show at a singular moment in time, I would feel so confident.
I'm gonna add her right now and see.
I'm gonna guarantee you, Bluey is on in that household.
We'll see if she answers me.
I really hope she does. It's like hell yeah. Jesus Christ.
Speaking of something that's not wrestling related, but also wrestling related, Sabrina Carpenter showed up at the Met Gala looking like Gunther.
Yeah. Yeah, she got a good taste. She understands fashion to another level now.
I saw that in the before.
Dude,
the thoughts after wow was like, I've seen that before. I just can't place it. And people are like, this is Gunther.
dude, I saw someone tweet that because I saw it too, and I'm like, that looks way too familiar. Why have I seen that? And why do I like whatever the hell she is wearing? And then they posted who it was, and I'm like, oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Sabrina number one.
Whenever Gunther and Tiffany's trying to have an interaction, Sabrina Carpenter needs to come out.
Oh my dude, do you know the memes? We got two Sabrina Carpenters in the ring. There's one of Sabrina Carpenter and the other bitch in that outfit. Dude, I need it now.
We got Sabrina Carpenters.
I need the memes. Because you know at some point they're gonna post a Spider-Man meme with all three of them. You know that's gonna happen, and I'm so here. You know, I need to get them all three together and do it. And Gunther would look so out of place.
And add Jordan Grace into that equation.
No, Gunther replaces Jordan Grace.
No, I get all three.
No, that's four.
You get all three wrestlers and then Sabrina Carpenter.
Pat McAfee says Gunther's gone soft, which means Pat McAfee might not see Sunday.
No, because Goldberg's going to save his ass.
No, he's going to die.
I'm telling you, this Backlash might be the worst PLE at the end of the year.
It's going to be the best.
You're delusional.
It will be the best.
And that's covering a lot of WrestleMania.
AJ Styles versus Finn's happening next week. Io Via versus Roxy and Julia next week.
Should have been Backlash.
No.
I need Roxy on a PLE, man. So badly.
No.
Yeah.
No. And then a cult of personality has returned.
Yeah, the Pope.
CM Punk. Dude, you know how big of a pipe bomb that would be, though, if CM Punk was just the new Pope?
Dude, CM Punk's going to come out there because the new Pope is Chicagoan, if no one knew.
Oh, really? He is? Yeah. I didn't know that.
CM Punk's going to come out there and tell that Seth Rollins that the Pope told him personally that he wants him to die.
Did you know what Seth Rollins would say? Nah, the Packers should instead.
Real. So real. Speaking of side quests, Nikita Lyons was on Evolve this week. Her top button got stuck.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, one of the worst wrestlers I've ever seen. I can't. I cannot believe they kept her over Cora Jade and Dakota Kai.
Dude, I'm not here for wrestlers getting cut.
I'm not either,
but all I will say is if she just disappeared off the roster,
fair.
I wouldn't blink twice.
So fair.
Maybe 3 times.
Miles Bourne won a number 1 contenders match to face Bafemi at Battleground.
Bro, we're getting Brandy versus Elba 1.0.
Yeah. Jordan Grace beat Julia. Jordan Grace also dropped Julia twice. So Jordan Grace will be facing Stephanie Bakura at Battleground.
Can I read this Becky Lynch quote that will make you respect Becky even more?
Go ahead.
Becky Lynch questions why she gets compared to a scummy person like Hulk Hogan.
Becky Hogan, yeah.
My nose doesn't shit perfectly straight anymore. My shoulder is popping out. I've got scars on my arms. All of this because of what I've given to this industry. I wear the scars of what I've done on my body. I wear them. I wear them with pride because of all I've given back. And these people go around, they compare me to this scummy person on earth after everything I've done, after everything that I've done for them.
Real. So real.
That's why she's my goat.
I do think whenever I see someone like the IWC start calling a wrestler Hogan, it makes me really happy because that means that the wrestler is actually getting respect and is actually getting pushed.
Elijah's back.
Yeah, he was on NXT.
Which gives us a third twin.
Kevin Owens is going crazy right now.
Fix my neck! I need to kill him! I need to kill all 3 of them! If I make one vanish, all 3 will vanish! Since WrestleOps ask, well, officially 1 month out. Drop your predictions for Money in the Bank again.
It's still Carmella Hayes and Roxanne Perez. I'm not wavering.
For me, it's still Karrion Kross and Maxine Dupree.
Maxine Dupree when she hasn't gotten a fucking match in forever.
It's not Maxine.
I don't hate it. They're starting this mini faction with her and Natalia, and I don't like. No, I kind of love it.
To me, it's you're gonna look at me when I say this and be smiling from ear to ear.
Please say Roxanne.
Stephanie Vaca.
You know what? I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
She's gonna drop, get called up because she's getting a reaction. Instantly win Money in the Bank.
Fair.
We get Stephanie in the bank.
Did they ever do that contract for NXT where they had the breakout contract? Right?
No.
They never did that.
They never did it.
This is the perfect time to use it. Have someone beat Stephanie after the Jordan Grace match.
Randy Orton spoke out about the legacy and impact of 2009 Randy.
Yeah.
I remember in 2009, it all kind of clicked as a bad guy. I just kind of let loose and acted a little bit more crazy, even down to my body language and stuff. But I think what it came down to was I was facing in the ring in 2009. I was booked really strong. I did the thing where Triple H was handcuffed and I assaulted Stephanie in front of him, and he was an inch away. He had to sit there and watch as I messed with her. I kicked Vince in the head. I destroyed the entire McMahon family. I think it was a matter of time being given an opportunity in 2009, and I had a home run with it.
I think they need to start booking heels a lot like 2009 Randy. Not like exactly like 2009 Randy, but give them a little more leeway with things. Have Braun Breaker spear the fuck out of Sami Zayn's dog. I don't know. I don't know. I need a little bit more insane. Not insane where it's getting close to breaking, where it's now you're harassing women and being really racist. Well, I need you to have your loved ones watch you get fucking murdered. Or blow up a guy with pyro.
Okay.
He did that to John Cena. One of my favorite clips of all the time, him messing with the fucking board and it's not going off, he just slams it.
It just be like that sometimes. If it don't work, you just gotta hit it harder.
Dude.
doesn't work if it stays down. You just got to hit it hard until it pops up.
Real. Actually, has a name. You know that? Don't know what it's called, but it has a name if you hit things hard enough and it fixes itself. Yeah.
Call me gold. Anyways, Will Ospreay went on a spiel of just shitting on WWE.
Oh my god, he has the biggest rage bait interview of all time. He's literally rage baiting all the fucking WWE tribalists.
And you know what? I respect the rage bait.
I respect the rage bait. I just think he's a fucking idiot.
I respect the rage bait because you can see so clearly he's just doing it to rage bait.
Oh yeah.
And it is fucking awesome because it is successfully rage baiting everyone.
I couldn't hold back anymore. I was like, this is fucking stupid.
He's good at it, dude.
Yeah, I wish he could do that in a promo though.
He can cut a promo.
No, he can't.
Yes, he can.
No, he can't.
Yes, he can.
No.
Cuts a better promo than Ricochet. Oh wait, that's not hard.
I was gonna say that's like taking candy from a baby, like.
But he basically said he doesn't enjoy WWE, not only as a viewer, but as a wrestler. He never wrestled for WWE. That said, ELV at Bianca was the only sick match, which three of them are the best wrestlers. Period.
He's kind of real for that. I'm not gonna lie.
Whoa, the guy's triple threat.
Hey, guys, triple threat was like great storytelling. The women's triple threat was straight up wrestling. And clearly that's what Ospreay cares about.
He addressed that people thinking about him hating Triple H.
He does.
No, he's like, dude, I've never met him. It just comes down to I'm in a company and he's the biggest competition.
I added Nicole asking if she's watching Bleed right now.
Mm-hmm.
She said, obviously.
Can you please say Kaleb called it in Coke Stomp? Please. She needs to know I understand her like this. I understand it now.
Yeah.
Never doubt me. I know everything. Ospreay thinks on his worst days he's the best. He's better than wrestlers in WWE ring guys.
He's not.
We can agree to disagree.
Hey, Kaleb, Io Sky exists.
We can agree to disagree. I think Ospreay's just. I think Ospreay's like the best in-ring wrestler in the world by a mile.
I watched him in person, and the guy he was facing was a lot better than him. I love Pac so much, dude. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Let's see. Rhino's in AEW. Io Sky's 35.
Mm-hmm.
There are plans to reunite Penta and Rey Fenix.
Eventually, yeah.
And then we had the Twitter beef of the week.
My favorite thing about this thing before we get into it, there was a thing. It's like you'd be 34 and your ops be 17, and it's never been more true. You want to go into it?
The feud?
The Twitter feud?
I have the tweets in front of me.
Go ahead, buddy. Rip them.
Ricochet started by quoting something and throwing Javon saying he'd squash him. Javon responded, sorry, my bad. Just got done training at the Performance Center with Sean. Something that you don't have or do, but I bet your brown egghead ass wouldn't squash me if Tony told you to. That's love, OG. Response by Ricochet, brother. I was learning from Sean when you was 12. Then went on to become a multiple-time champion. Let me know when you win one, little boy. And if Tony asked me, I definitely beat your ass, huh?
Multiple-time champion, North American, Intercontinental. That's it, right?
It might be, honestly.
Cruiserweight maybe in there, yeah.
No.
So one title doesn't matter anymore. It's dead.
I will look up what he did in WWE.
One title currently that was held by Sean Spears.
He held a total of 4 titles.
What were they?
IC, US, North American, and he was the first speed champ.
Oh, crazy! So he got squashed by Gunther, Don't know what happened in his US. Clearly, it's not that memorable. And he's North American champion.
Hold on. I need to see if I can find more of these tweets. There's more than what WrestleOps posted, dude.
Oh, yeah, because I think he called Tony a crackhead.
Did they delete tweets?
Yeah, Ricochet deleted it.
Oh, what a bozo. So
Not
I only have...
Ricochet. I can find them real quick.
Because hold on. I'll read what else that WrestleOps has then, at least. WrestleOps also has these responses. You learned from HBK when I was 12 and became a multiple-time champion. Now you're wrestling in front of 2,000 people every week for a crackhead. Talk about an upgrade, am I right? Sounds like Mr. Khan isn't giving you enough attention. So you had to come for a successful ass youngin. You're giving to me the most views on my posts, and I'm finally helping you get the most attention you've had over your career. All love.
That was the end of the beef, and I think he deleted all his tweets after that. He cooked them. I do think it's really sad that Ricochet had to go after a 21-year-old who is facing the best talent in NXT. He faced Randy Orton not too long ago. It's kind of sad. You good?
Ban TikTok.
Why?
I am watching the Seth Rollins faction do the New Day entrance, the face New Day faction.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
With Paul Heyman as Big E.
Yeah. Get them toes out too.
I'm good off this. Disgusting.
It's inventive.
Okay, I know. He gave up.
Oh, do we have anything else for the week? Because that happened today.
Yeah, no, we're done. We are so ready for our predictions. Oh, do we want to do power rankings?
Yeah.
Let me pull my list up.
I changed mine before we recorded because yeah.
That's fair.
I meant to change it like a few minutes ago, but I just didn't do it.
Oh, that's valid, dude. That's valid.
Let's start with the ladies first. That means you're going first, buddy.
I'm going. What if I don't want to go first?
You go first with the women. So we finished off with my list. I start with the men, so you finish off your leader list.
I forgot to change my women around.
Wow, bro. They don't have to change.
Yes, it does. I will do this, actually. All right. My number 5 is Lyra Valkyria.
Wow, that low?
I think I like what everyone else did this week more than her.
I'm just
she
confused.
dropped from 2 to 5.
I'm very concerned because that drop for Lyra Valkyria from you after she had a pretty decent ass week.
I raised 3 people above her, and I like their weeks more.
The women's division hasn't been popping this week. I'm very concerned.
Grayson, there's 2 names on here that you're gonna make. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And one controversial name.
My number 5 is Tiffany Stratton. She had a match on SmackDown. She's still setting up herself as a decent champion after WrestleMania. We're starting to get a push towards Jade Cargill and Naomi being part of the feud. He's dropping stuff and now he's throwing things. Kaleb, stop throwing things. I get Tiffany Stratton might not be in her list, but damn, bro. She had a decent week. He's throwing more shit, guys. This is an abusive household.
I have to make one.
Why do you have so many empty bottles? Get a garbage can, for fuck's sake.
I'm aiming for it.
Why is it across the room? Mine's right here.
Yes. Last shot. Because last time I had it in near me, you complained about it being in camera view.
Okay. Kaleb, wait, one thing, one question. Who joined a faction today 3 years ago at Backlash?
At Backlash?
3 years ago today. I'm recording this yesterday.
That's tough, actually. Shit. Tom.
No, Don was Clash of the Castle, buddy.
Okay, at least get gender.
Gender? Woman.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I was going to say, no, wait, I know who it is. Never mind. She said woman.
One of the biggest woman additions to a faction. Possibly changed the whole game for the women's division the last 3 years.
Was this when Rhea joined Judgment Day?
This has been Rhea joined Judgment Day.
I was
Backlash
like, am I just
2022.
overthinking this?
Yeah, it's Backlash 2022.
Ready for my number 4?
Yeah, go ahead.
Becky Lynch.
What the fuck is your list?
I thought Becky had a better week.
I'm so concerned about your list, my God.
Why? Because I put Becky above Liva?
These two have been like dominating your list. They've been 2 and 3 usually.
Yes. No, Becky was 5 last week.
Okay. Also, I don't think they did anything this week, did they?
Becky cut a promo.
Fair.
That's why Liva dropped from 2. She did nothing this week.
Well, you ready for my drop to happen? Stephanie Vaquer.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, she's been hanging out at 2 for like 3 weeks now.
Grayson, you ready to hear the funny part?
You Stephanie Vaquer's your 3?
She went up on mine. She was my number 4. She was, I think, 3 or 4 last week.
I mean, she's facing Jordan Grace at Battleground. She's got a thing set up. She's done great. This is simply because I think the 3 other people had a better week and boosted up the ratings from the previous weeks a lot better. So, and this is not a slight against Stephanie. This is just because I think she didn't do too much this week.
My number 3 is Roxanne Perez. Same?
Yeah! She cut an awesome promo that was off screen, and I fucking loved it. And she
had a great match. I almost put her at 2.
Hair.
I was this close at putting her at 2.
Dude, she's been so great lately.
I just had to give the priority to one person because I've been disrespecting them on my list all this year.
He's gonna say Naomi.
No.
Jade.
No, you'll find out when I say who number 2 is.
We're talking. My 3 is Roxanne Perez.
My 3 is Roxanne.
So
Roxanne's fucking awesome.
You should have been amazing, man.
She had an amazing fucking week.
She should have been on the PLE this weekend.
Don't go too far.
That's not far enough.
You ready for my 2?
I'm so ready because this is the one I do not know because I think I know one staying the same.
Yeah. What's? Oh no. Yeah.
Oh wait, 2 Stephanie Vaquer.
Yes, 2 Stephanie Vaquer. Yeah, 2 Stephanie Vaquer.
I want to know your reasons why she popped up this high because she hasn't been in your top 5 in a while.
She's been in my top 5 the last 4 weeks.
She might have been last week.
She was definitely last week. She was my number.
You're asking me to remember people that.
I'm pretty sure she was my last 2 weeks.
I'm checking
right
now.
3.
I'm signing into the Curbstone podcast account on TikTok.
See, last week.
She was 3.
Last week she was number 3. Liva 2.
Lana was number 2. Yeah.
The week before, Stephanie was number 5 for me.
Shut up. So why is she number 2?
She is number 2. I love that she has another amazing PLE match about to come in the way.
Fair.
She has had an outstanding last few weeks that I've been underrating because I've been giving main roster a lot more priority.
Which
especially
is
after
the NXT champion.
Especially after Mania when I bought into Liva Becky hype.
Yeah.
Which hurt Stephanie's rankings.
Yeah, it did.
Because I had it all the way down to fucking 5.
I love that we bit on the opposite side of the table here.
Is Liva your 2?
Liva's my 2.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm the one not overhyping Liva this week. But it's just the fact that Liva did nothing really this week. That's why I couldn't keep her.
She stood tall this week against one of the best of our generation.
Which means she probably loses the PLE match. We
not exactly.
But I think Stephanie deserves all the flowers in the world still.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I really hope she drops Saturday.
They keep Jordan Grace down there longer, man, and they really need that makeover.
I am fine with that.
I think
Get Stephanie to the main roster.
Yeah, but I think the way they've set up Stephanie on Raw lately, she's going straight for like the main championship. They really need help in the mid card.
Get Stephanie to the main roster. I do not care.
Fair. No, that's fair. Lyra Valkyria's my two, obviously, like I just said. Stood tall this week against Becky Lynch. She's going into her first PLE match, first singles defense on a PLE. She's looking great, man. Lyra Valkyria keeps proving why she's still one of the best in the world every single week, and her being paired with Becky to actually show that off, where booking is actually reflecting that, because Becky Lynch doesn't care about what the fuck Triple H has to say. Makes her look even better. She's looked fantastic. And Kaleb, I'm guessing number one has not changed. Like, it hasn't changed in the last fucking year.
When was the last time it wasn't for either of us, I wonder?
That's a great question. Let's look in our history. Because it was our.
That's all the way. That's almost 2 months away. I'm assuming you and I had the same number one.
Sometimes.
Dude,
Is it right before Mania?
I think it was literally the only one who hasn't had her at number one the entire time might have been you.
No, because you did her at number 2 right before Mania.
I did?
Yeah. I had number 1 right before Mania. At least you put her number 2 the week before that too. You put Rhea Ripley at 1.
Oh yeah, you had a number. You didn't. You also had a week where you moved Rhea up to 1.
Yeah. And Asuka was 2 when I first we started doing the video.
So it's not as it's still been a.
She's been 1 and 2 basically.
Yes, and no one else has always been in the top 5.
She's one of the greatest wrestlers in the world, man. It's like
No,
regardless of gender.
It's crazy because no other women's wrestler has been in the top 5 of both of our lists the entire time, and she's been 1 and 2.
Even if we expanded this to other promotions, Toni Storm would be the only one trying to take for that title.
Yeah.
That's the only person this year that's been close to her.
Yeah. You ready to start the guys?
Yes, I start the men. My number 5 is John Cena. He's been gone. Randy had to do a promo by himself this week. He's still a WWE champion. He still is number 17. I couldn't justify taking him out. I wanted to. I couldn't justify it, though.
I could.
You could justify it?
Yes.
Fair.
My number 5 is Jey Uso. What?
We're not doing this again. No. I know we say we'll get respect to champions, but this is not the respect we should be given.
He is number 5.
I don't care. That's fine. That's way too fucking high.
He defended his title in what was a decent match against Seth.
Sure.
And continued to tell a story through it.
Sure.
I will tell you, the 4 people above him do not hold a title.
At all?
At all.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, he's not on the list.
Not even my number 4, Pookie Bear Dominic Mysterio?
Dom was almost number 5.
He should have been number 5, better than Jey Uso.
Dom's the first one off the list.
That's fair. It's fair. But he's got a PLE defense against Penta, one of the most fantastic fucking wrestlers in the world. He's gonna show out. I legitimately think that might be match of the weekend. Those 2 men can fucking cook. IC champion, the greatest IC champion of all time. So I don't think I have to defend that too much more.
No.
I fucking hate that you left my Pookie Bear off.
My number 4 is CM Punk. CM Punk has returned, stood tall against Seth and Braun, saved Jey Uso, who is at number 5. He deserves to be on the list.
Spoiler alert, he is not on my list. My number 3. The dogs be out, boy. It's a Braun Breaker.
At number 4?
That's number 3.
Oh, 3.
We talked about Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah.
Braun Breaker is still absolutely fucking fantastic. I think it's because I'm rating a guy really high because of what's happened this weekend. So But yeah, Braun Breaker is still fucking fantastic. He's still one of the best in the world on the inside of things. Raw is really carrying WWE right now. It's kind of crazy when we were bashing Raw, but what's SmackDown got right now? Randy and Cena sometimes.
Dude,
What's Drew been doing?
I don't know what's going on there, dude.
There's Tiffany's.
Dude, I genuinely can't think of one notable thing that's going on SmackDown right now.
Naomi and Jade are trying to both go for Tiffany's title.
Like, Jacob Fatu's not doing anything. Zelina got negative reaction.
Yeah.
It's bad.
It's not been great. Fridays have not been fun.
My number 3.
Yeah.
Likes to kill legends. Randy's my number 3.
That's my number 2.
Yeah, I figured. He better have been your number 2, otherwise I was going to slap your forehead.
Yeah, no. Randy Orton's facing John Cena at Backlash in his hometown, and he's been doing fantastic work on the mic. He had to carry a promo by himself this last week. Yeah, fuck it.
He had a great fucking week.
Yeah. Randy Orton is showing why he's one of the greatest of all time. I'm getting to a point where I'm saying that the 14 kind of matters more when it comes to Randy Orton than 17 to John Cena.
I want him to get 14 so bad, dude.
Well, he has 14.
I want him to get 15 so bad, dude.
Dude, we'll talk about it later.
My number 2, you can pretty much guess who it is.
Is it Braun Breaker?
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
I mean, to be fair, 1, 2, and 3 were going to be the same 2. 2 and 3 were going to be the same 2 guys. It was just what order we put them in. We just decided to flip that order.
Yeah.
Rob Baker's fucking outstanding.
Yeah.
Like, what more is there to say?
He has to be in our world title field this year. If he wins, he might not win it because Triple H has this weird thing with crowning champions. But he needs to be there. I guess I'm thinking of Jay, honestly. If they want to cut this early at Money in the Bank. Not saying Braun wins in the bank. I'm saying Braun faces Jay Uso at Money in the Bank.
All right. On the count of 3, say you have a number 1.
3,
2, 1. Javon Evans.
Seth Rollins, but all right.
Javon Evans.
Is it actually Javon Evans?
Yes, because if you're gonna kill Ricochet on Twitter, you have my respect.
I'm trying to figure out if you're trolling or not.
Why would I troll?
Because you're Kaleb.
I am the most serious person in our fan group.
Is it actually Seth Rollins?
Fuck yes, it's Seth Rollins.
Yes.
What do you think I am?
I didn't know. Maybe we're just like really high Javon this week. I don't know. It happens. Sometimes we had that crazy week.
Oh, the only thing he did was murder a man this week.
That's fair. That's completely fair.
But yeah, Seth Rollins is not human.
Seth Rollins hasn't had a bad match since Fastlane 2023.
Yeah. Fuck you, Shinsuke.
At the minimum, he's had decent matches. Even against like Jinder Mahal.
I believe Shinsuke Nakamura.
Real. Seth Rollins is one of the best wrestlers in the world. I know people will be like, he's not 2015 Seth. You don't need 2015 Seth, man. He's one of the best character workers. He's got the in-ring shit done, like down tight. His knee looks like you souped him up with the fucking Super Soul serum, just for his knee though. But it looks like John Walker out there. Half that Thunderbolts reference this week. Seth Rollins is unreal.
Yep.
Now Backlash is happening this weekend. There's 5 matches on the card because that's Triple H.
I want to see if I can get all 5 without.
He can't do 6. He can't do 6 because that would break his formula. Because it makes sense.
I need to see if I can get all 5 without looking.
Then why are you looking it up?
I have Minecraft on my other monitor.
Why do you have Minecraft open now?
I always have Minecraft.
Let me open the card so I can double check you.
Yeah, it's that. Oh, it's that match. It's that match.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, got open.
Okay, what's the 5th match? I'm not able to remember.
I will tell you. It's likely a SmackDown produced match.
Oh, I know it is. Because all 4 matches I can think of right now, all been.
It's a guy we just shit on because he wasn't doing anything.
I know what the match is now.
Okay. All right.
Okay, you ready?
Hit me with it, yeah.
I will start with what I am going to assume is going to open up the show.
Mhm.
And that is Dom Penta.
Give me a second. There's a bug like that. Okay. Get the bug.
I think Dom Penta will end up opening the show.
I did, but probably.
It's
a very solid opener.
Solid opener. You know what you're getting. You're not going to get a. You could end up getting a stealing the show match. You at the very worst you'll get a decent match unless Judgment Day royally fucks up.
That's completely fair. Who you got though?
Dom retains.
Yeah, Dom's not dropping this until at minimum Money in the Bank, but I think that's even too early. I think probably you're going to talk about Clash. Maybe
Better
SummerSlam.
not drop any earlier than that.
Clash and minimum. I think Clash and minimum, then at SummerSlam he should drop.
Yeah.
Daddy Dom, let's go.
Next match we shall talk about. I'll save the one women's match for last for you.
Or you just dropping the
Not
mid
second
card.
to last.
It's gonna be the mid card.
Yeah, but
It's gonna be in the middle of the card. That's where it's gonna go.
I know, but I want to put it. It might be the co-main event, honestly.
It won't be.
We will talk your favorite match on the card, though. McAfee Gunther next. Because you know you love the match.
I hate this so much, man.
It's your favorite match on the card. Let's be fair.
They're fucking over Gunther so badly. I don't know how you're not pissed about this shit.
Dude, I love McAfee.
Sure.
McAfee's my guy.
He's decent in the ring, but he should not be in this card. This is a Raw match. This is what you do in Raw. Like, this has to be Goldberg interfering.
Yeah.
I'm just out of pure spite. I'm gonna go with Gunther.
Gunther wins.
I hope so.
Otherwise, we have to have a conversation about.
Oh, we're about to have a conversation, buddy. I think Pat McAfee is not dying, winning. But I want Gunther to win. I'm gonna go with my heart here.
All right. The next match, the match I don't think you expect me to get, is a fatal four-way. Featuring Damian.
Yeah.
Featuring LA Knight.
Yeah.
Featuring Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
With Jacob Fatu defending his title.
You got it, baby.
5 for 5. Book it.
I want you to fuck up in the last one. Can you imagine?
That was said. Talk about a fail. or Ric Flair versus Hulk Hogan.
Bro, got transported to 2002.
Or 72. We don't know. Both of them are this shit.
I have Jacob Fatu retaining. It's way too early to cut his reign. His reign hasn't even started, dude. This is like has to be the start of it. There has to be a story here.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that what comes out of this match is not who wins. It's going to be who got fucked over so the story can start. And I think it's Drew McIntyre. I think they're going to reboot the whole Bloodline Hunter type thing in a different way. And I think Drew McIntyre is going to be facing Jacob Fatu for like at Money in the Bank, or it's going to be part of the Money in the Bank match in general.
Fatu has to win.
Yeah.
Its next match is Charlotte Flair versus Nia Jax versus Nikita Lyons.
God, my nightmare. I'm gonna have a dream about that later today. And it's gonna be literally I like a gun to my head.
It is live with Becky.
All right, Caleb.
Do you know what I gotta say?
That Becky is losing because she needs to lose.
2-0.
Oh, Lyra will beat Becky.
Lyra will be 2-0 after this.
Yeah, I got it eventually. It took me a second. Yeah, Lyra needs to win. It's because she hasn't gotten defenses in the past, like good defenses. She's gotten raw defenses, but I feel like they haven't actually given her something to work with, and now they're getting her substance. And I think this will eventually give her more substance when it comes to the women's mid card. Yeah, I need Lyra to win. I need her to carry for a longer time. And she needs quality opponents every single week. They need people like Liv Morgan when she comes back in middle of May to like have some interactions with her. I don't know. Something. Run back Roxy Lyra. That'd fucking cook.
Yeah. Anyways.
All right, Undertaker HBK, right?
Fuck, what was his name? The guy I had in GM.
Oh my god. I know who you're talking about.
Sergeant something.
He wasn't Sergeant. He was. I know if you look it up, aren't you?
No.
I'm looking it up.
No. I'm looking it up too. I will see if I can find it faster.
I'm just going to the account and going to the. Gotta scroll all the way down because this is where we made other videos. So far behind. Dante Roberts.
Dante Roberts.
I got it from the draft.
Dante Roberts versus Stone Cold.
Real. I think you actually did run that.
No, it was Undertaker Dante.
Real.
I mean, it's Cena Orton.
Cena Orton.
I won't like the outcome of the match.
Because Travis Scott's coming out. Yeah.
Dude, do you know what the reaction would be from the crowd?
Booze?
Dude, I
so
don't know.
Many booze?
That would be the ultimate heel move by Triple H.
Yeah. It's going to happen.
Not by, Cena, but Triple H.
I agree. He's a supervillain at this point right now with his booking. He's not winning Book of the Year. He should not win Book of the Year.
Who's his competition?
Tony Khan's been booking pretty decently lately. It hasn't been horrible booking. Anyways, as much as I really want Randy Orton to win, Cena can't turn babyface until at least SummerSlam. They have to make this actually matter. And as much as everyone hates his heel run so far because it's led to nothing, he's gonna retain. He's not losing this anytime soon, man. Not until SummerSlam. He's got to face Punk. I think Punk is going to be his undoing.
Probably. Cena has to win. Just too early for him to drop is the biggest reason of it.
Well, I think if he drops, he has to turn back to babyface.
Yes. And I really want the story to turn into him turning babyface at the end of his run.
I think it has to be SummerSlam, man.
Because I don't think he will truly embrace his last match if he's a heel because he's too much of a professional.
Fair.
And I really want him to truly enjoy his last match and not have to go through it as a heel.
Yeah.
And that could just be me trying to speak on the side of being a Cena fan.
Yeah, okay.
But I also think that's me speaking on the side of I want Cena to go out on top and not trying to torture himself by being the pro of all pros.
Fair.
Anyways, you want to end on positive news?
Sure.
We have Alberto Del Rio news with WWE.
He didn't sign.
They're not going to release him.
Uh-oh.
They've just made it very, very clear he's not getting re-signed.
Let's go!
And that he's going to get limited booking in AAA.
I mean, if he doesn't come in contact with the rest of WWE, I think I'll be happy.
No, it just sounds like there's very much a negative interest there.
You think that I keep it like NXT UK, where the majority of the roster doesn't touch NXT until like they get called up, or?
Yes.
Okay, I hope so too.
I really think they're just going to try to stay away from it in all aspects.
Good idea. I think because like a woman in NXT Mexico now has Stephanie Rebecca has a restraining order against her. So
yeah, probably.
That whole situation's always dumb. She actually made a comment on Instagram that she's just following her own story. She doesn't care about anything else that's happening.
Yeah.
Which is fair to her. But anyways, let us know what you guys think's going to happen at Backlash this weekend. We will not be live.
No.
We're not going to be live.
I will hopefully be asleep halfway through that fucking show.
Fair.
Because I will be dead tired.
Fair. And I just don't want to be here. But anyways, let us know what you guys think's going to happen at Backlash. Remember to like, subscribe, do whatever podcasting format you are on. Until then, bye-bye.
Peace.